Start deepening the breath. Nice big inhales through the nose and out through the nose. Good. On your next inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, take the arms down to the sides. Again, inhale, arms out and up. Exhale, arms come back down. One more, just like that. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, arms down. Now inhale the arms back up. Reach up, look up. This time come down, forward fold, bending the knees, hinging at the hips, tracing the midline of the body all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Extend crown of the head forward. Exhale, fold. Same thing. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. One more. Halfway lift, flat back. And fold. Come all the way up to standing. Inhale, sweep the arms up high. Exhale, arms down by the sides. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, reach it up. This time, fold forward on the exhale. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. One more. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. One more. Inhale, halfway lift. And then release. From here, step your right foot back. So I'm going to move to the top of my mat and step the right foot back. Good. Drop the right knee down. You can find blocks underneath your hands. And then begin to shift forward and back. So finding easy movement. You don't have to go 100% of the way in either direction. And maybe you bring the blocks to the highest setting so that there's not as much rounding in the spine as you move back and forth, opening up through the right hip flexor and the back of the left leg. Good. The next time that left knee is bent and forward, plant those hands down, step it back, downward facing dog. Take a few moments here just to pedal out through the feet, bending one knee and then the other, shaking the head side to side. And then pause, bend both knees, send the hips up and back. So belly towards the thighs, really pressing away from the mat. And then ripple forward to your plank pose. We're going to drop the knees. Shoulders are a little forward of the wrist creases. Lower all the way down to the belly. And then make your way to Sphinx Pose. So bringing the forearms forward and then dragging the heart through the arms here, relaxing through the shoulder blades. Keep the back of the neck long, so we're not tilting the chin up, but we're also not tilting it down. One more breath here. And then release it down. Hands underneath the shoulders. Lift all the way back to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Walk those feet forward towards the top of your mat. Find a forward fold here and just release. So nice deep bend in the knees. Relax upper body, head and neck. Slowly start rolling all the way up to standing. Really pump up the breath here. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bring them back down. One more deep inhale, sweep up, look up. This time, exhale, fold forward. 3 halfway lifts. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. One more. And fold. Good. Step left foot back. Maybe find those blocks as you drop the left knee. And we'll start moving back and forth here. So bending into that right knee and then straightening through the right leg. And back and forth at your own pace in a way that feels delicious, that way that feels nurturing. So we're not going for maximum force or pain here. Good. The next time that right knee is bent forward, bring the hands to the mat, step it back, find your downward facing dog and pedal out through the feet again. And then finding stillness, press the belly back towards the thighs, find more length in the spine, and then ripple forward to plank. Once again, drop those knees, shift slightly forward and lower all the way down to the mat. We're gonna lift for Cobra here. So keep the hands where they are and then start lifting the upper body. Elbows stay bent close to the body. Cobra. Roll it back down and then make your way to a tabletop. Good. From here, let's take a few barrel rolls. So maybe tucking the toes under for a little more stability and opening up through the soles of the feet, and send the hips to the right and around. Once you get to the top, maybe drop the head and then keep going. Maybe two more this direction. And then you'll pause and take this the opposite direction. Same movement. Maybe one more here. Good, and then find neutral again in your tabletop. Again, make sure those toes are, actually we're gonna untuck the toes. So go ahead, untuck the toes. We're gonna sink the hips back towards the heels and come to a seat. If this is too much pressure on your heels, you can always use a block underneath. All right, and from here, we're gonna work on cat-cows. And so really emphasizing that movement of the spine and also the pelvis, okay? So inhale, send the heart forward, squeeze the shoulder blades behind you. Exhale, tuck the chin as you round the spine. Inhale forward and exhale round. Do two more like this, and then we're gonna speed it up. Just gonna feel a little bit funky, but it's nice to kind of get all that energy, that stuck energy moving. So it doesn't have to be super fast, but we're gonna start moving. And you find a rhythm and a pace that feels good, even if it's a little weird, a little different. This builds heat, adds more fluidity to the spine. Just clears out whatever we might be holding on to. So keep going. I know you probably want to stop. Just 100 more. Just kidding. Maybe 10. Start finding a slower pace here. And coming to stillness. Finding this meditative seat here. Just rooting down through the sit bones, maybe on the block or the heels. Good. And then slowly begin to bring yourself forward and find child's pose. You're going to widen those knees, sink the hips back towards the hips. What did I just say? Hips back towards the heels. And then reach your arms forward and release. Let's stretch the side body here, reaching the arms all the way to the right, as far as you can to the right. Sinking down through that left sit bone. Good, and then walking the hands back to center, take it to the other side. Good, hands back to center. Find downward facing dog here. So shifting forward and then begin to tuck the toes under, lift the hips up and back. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. Send your right leg up and back. Not too high, hips are even. Draw the right knee in towards your nose. Hug it in. Step your right foot forward. And then sweep up into your high lunge. So finding stability through the feet, engaging the legs, and then lifting the upper body, softening through the shoulders here. So pinky fingers rotate in towards one another. Take another deep breath in. And on the exhale, open up warrior two. Good, settle here. Flip that front right palm, reverse the warrior, reach it up and back. And then bring your hands all the way down to the mat. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Send the left leg up and back. Draw the left knee in towards your nose. Step it forward. See if you can make it in between the hands or just nudge your foot forward. And then keeping the right heel stacked over the right toes, sweep up into your high lunge. Soften through the shoulders. Breathe. Take another inhale. Open up warrior two. So pivoting that back foot parallel-ish to the back of your mat, bending into your left knee. Flip front palm, reverse the warrior, reach it up and back. Good, and then cartwheel those hands down towards the mat. Step it back, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Send the right leg up and back. Draw the right knee in towards the nose. Step it forward. High lunge. Open up, warrior two. From here, we'll take a few breaths in our extended side angle. So reverse the warrior to prepare. Reach up and back. And then bring that right forearm onto the right thigh or maybe the right hand to a block. And then sweep up with the left arm. So left hand is reaching up, giving you a sense of lift in the belly and the ribs. Or maybe you take that left arm up and over the left ear. Keep bending into that right knee and rooting down through the outer edge of your left foot. Inhale back to warrior two. Don't worry, we get to straighten the right leg. Reach the right hand forward and then tilt down for triangle pose. Maybe we'll block. And again, using the left hand to find a sense of lift and lightness here. Good. From here, soften through the right knee and then lift back up, but with straight legs. Interlace the fingers behind your back. Pivot the right foot parallel to the left. Inhale, send the heart up as you squeeze shoulders and elbows behind you and then fold forward. If the bind doesn't feel good, you can just bring the hands down to the mat. Shake your head. Take any movement really that feels good here. Good, and then release your hands down to the mat if they're not already there. Walk your hands towards your right foot. Frame the front foot. Step it back, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Left leg up and back. Left knee to nose, hug it in. Step it forward. Find your high lunge, take your time. Open up, warrior two. Again, from here, extended side angle. So reverse the warrior to prepare, reach up and back, keep the bend in the left knee, and then find your extended side angle, left forearm, left thigh, right arm straight up or over the right ear. Can you find your breath even in this shape where you're exerting a lot of effort? Good, making your way back up and straightening through that left leg, preparing for triangle pose. Reach forward through the left hand and tilt down. Maybe the left hand finds a shin or a block. If you are using your own leg as a source of support, make sure you have a little bend in the knee so that you don't lock it out. From here, a little more softness in the left knee as you lift yourself back up to standing. Your choice whether you take the bind or not. Pivot the left foot parallel to the right. And when you're ready, we'll take our fold forward, wide-legged forward fold here. Good, release those hands down to the mat. Walk the hands towards your left foot. Good. Step it back to downward facing dog. Good, we'll do one more flow here and then take it down onto our back. So shift forward to plank. Drop your knees, lower all the way down. Move through one cobra here, pressing down through the tops of your feet as you lift the heart. And fold, or not fold, come down to the mat. Good. From here, we're actually gonna just flip over onto our backs. So however you want to transition there, it works. And then make sure you have a strap near you so we can do a little bit of stretch in the legs before we call it a day. So once the low back, or really the full back, is relaxed on the mat, bend both knees, and then invite the right knee in towards you as you wrap the strap around the right toe mounds. Kick straight up towards the sky here. Glide your hands down so that the elbows rest comfortably on the mat. And then close the eyes. Nice deep breaths here, nice and slow. Can you keep everything soft, even though you're experiencing strong sensation in the back of the right leg? Keep the hands around the strap and then place your left foot where the right one was. Bring the right foot down and then settle here for the stretch through the left side. Deepen your breath and relax, surrender here. Good, and then slowly bend your left knee, take the straps off to the side. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze here. Just rock side to side. We're going to come into Shavasana here. So 2 options. You can extend the legs straight out, or you can use your blocks to support your knees in Supta Badakanasana. So bringing the soles of the feet together and then letting the knees just open up like a book. Your hands can rest anywhere that's comfortable. Maybe one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. And then once again, soften here. Releasing any last bits of tension you might feel in the body. Releasing any thoughts you might be attaching your mind to. And becoming fully aware of the present moment.